rodeo moves down through rock garden without anybody in it. And I said, fuck, Dick swim. Because I knew that only Dick Connors, not this Dick, had maroon sunburst. And I come up the bank, and here Jeff's coming down the bank. And he said, Dick swam. And I said, I know, I saw his boat. That wasn't his boat. Of course it was his boat. Only he and I have a boat like that. It wasn't his boat.
My boat? Actually, when I came down through there, you said I just seen Dick swim the biggest thing I've ever seen. Bigger than anything on the Grand Canyon.
So was he swimming behind his boat?
Wasn't his boat.
Well, was he swimming behind the boat?
I don't remember seeing him swim, but I do remember the boat.
You know, I don't remember rock garden either. You know, we walked down there and we camped right there at it, you know. I don't remember what it looked like. I can't.
Well, picture this. Go out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean and pull the plug. And kind of picture, you know, about a 12-mile wide plug and sucking all the water in the ocean down into it. Now, I had some rocks in that mix. Well, actually, there wasn't any rocks. You couldn't. There were trees, Fred. There were no rocks that day. There were trees 30 foot out into the water on both sides of the river.
When I bushwhacked down the side to get down there where Richard was, it was wilder than hell. I'd be, you know, bushwhacking along on a rock or something. They'd come out and they'd be down 20-foot drop. I'd turn around and go back.
Now my question is, obviously at some point before you attempted this fiasco, you saw the level of the river. Since marijuana was not an obvious excuse.
We had been smoking before we actually, you know, but go ahead.
Safety break, yeah.
You took a safety break, but as Jeff said, not everybody partook during the safety break.
Took a safety break, yeah.
Who decided that, hey, this will be a good idea?
Well, you were kind of committed at that point. When we put out on Daddy's Creek, we thought it might be high.
Just didn't have a clue as to how high it was. See, back then there were no gauge readings. You couldn't get gauge readings.
Yeah.
I mean, they had gauges, but, you know, they didn't read them like they do now. Of course, the deer swimming by the takeout when we went to drop the vehicle off should have been the indication of things to come. But when we parked Bailey's van there, it was probably a good 30, 40 feet away from the water. And when Bailey got back to it that night, his back tires were in the water.
And Tony, who swam after shitting his wetsuit, well,
Swam 2 miles. Swam from above Rock Garden to the confluence of Little Clear Creek and the Obed.
so he goes and gets the sheriff, or walks up to a house and
Calls rescue squad.
asks the lady to get a hold of the sheriff. So when he gets picked up by somebody, he goes to the takeout. Well, by this time, Bailey and the kayaker have got to the takeout looking for Tony and have taken the van back up to the road looking for us. So he tells the sheriff that Bailey's van's washed away. The sheriff calls Bailey's mom, says we're all dead on the river and Bailey's van's washed away.
Bailey goes home and goes to bed and doesn't call anybody.
Including his mother.
Yeah.
So,
But Bailey had lost his glasses.
Have you heard a rumor Bailey's got cancer?
No,
Jesus, why don't you just call the man?
he's busy, man.
You don't know Bailey. You call him and ask him if he's dying, ain't no telling what you'll get out of him.